First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rukakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, this is your brother YAPAH from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson. And I was sitting up here about to say something about, what happened in Iran today and over there in Israel, about the missiles. But what ended up happening is I was looking at my YouTube feed and I ended up coming across this video by Dabu7. It says, Sheriff urges residents to carry with safety off. Looting erupts after biblical floods hit U.S. And we all know about what happened with that Hurricane Helen that hit, a couple of days ago. It leveled a lot of cities and it hit quite a few states. And some of these states was hit hard, and some of these cities was hitting even harder. And this sheriff and a guy on here and another, and the sheriff is going to be a guy and a woman that's going to speak on here. The video is about 2 minutes, but they say a lot. They say a mouthful about what's going on. And brothers, this is just happiness because it's happening on a small scale in these states. Just imagine what's about to happen on a much larger scale pretty soon. Just imagine what's about to truly happen when all hell truly break loose. It's going to be pure fucking chaos. And we're going to be smiling our ass off. And that's all I got to sit up here and say, man. But I'm going to sit up here and let this play. Like I said before, this is Dabu. It says Dabu7, the sheriff urges residents to carry with safety off. Looting erupts after biblical floods hit U.S. And with that, I'm gonna sit up here and get the Copyright Act of 1976. I'm not using this for I'm not using this for financial gain. I'm just using this for educational purposes. So with that, I'm gonna sit up here and let this play and grab a few scriptures.
Anybody who's listening may be thinking of looting something here. Just know that the business owners are staying in their stores. They're very well armed. They're protecting their property. Us, as well as the coroner's office, will be glad to come deal with that, because you certainly won't need EMS, because people are protecting what is theirs right now. They're about 500 calls behind. So
update right now, the biggest problem after Hurricane Helena is just you're not able to move. Some of my friends just try to go to Tennessee. The roads are completely blocked off. You're not getting out. We're trapped in. There's a lot of looters. Please stay safe. Stay inside. If you have a weapon, keep it on you, because there are people intentionally sabotaging stuff. So over on I-40, there was some truckers coming in with supplies and medical stuff trying to help us. They stuck at a truck stop to get some rest. When they woke up, their tires were slashed.
All right.
Nothing was stolen, just tires were slashed. The same thing is happening all over the place. People are intentionally just vandalizing stuff, not stealing, just vandalizing. And then there's looting happening in all the stores. I'll come back with an update in about 5 or 6 hours. Everyone stay safe.
The gravity of what's happening right now is insane. Like, my brother lives in a quiet, small area. There's already been stabbings because the gas station was running out of gas. Another friend of mine told me that her friends had to leave their home near Asheville because the homes next door were already getting looted. Like, it's pure craziness. Like, I can't even imagine. And I'm completely helpless and stuck. I'm from the East Coast of the state, born there. That's why my family's there. And I go all the time. I was supposed to be going up again soon, and obviously I don't know when that's going to be now. But
so y'all heard it. You heard the sheriff sit up here and say, "Hey, look, them store owners got guns. Hey, they said they sending the coroner. They sending the coroner. They shooting to kill. They talking about them looters, man, and all in those states, man, where Hurricane Helena just did a lot of damage. And then you had the other dude. What'd he say? He said they slashed the tires for people who was coming with the guys who was coming with the trucks, the semi. They didn't even take nothing. He said they just slashed the tires. That means you got people out there that just want to see pure hell happen. They don't care about nothing else. They just want to see the earth burn. They don't care about shit else. They having it and they liking it. Kind of remind me of that movie, if anyone brother seen it, called Cyborg with John Claude Van Damme, and the dude in that movie was named Fender, and he said they was sitting up here telling them that, hey, We got a cure, man. We could stop a lot of the stuff that's going on in this world. He said, I don't want you to stop it. I love the world the way it is. And it was fucked up, and that's how you got some people. And then you got the woman sit up here and said next door, they trying to move because people broke in and looted next door, broke into these houses. Brothers, this is just, I had a big ass smile on my face just listening to this 2 minutes. Because this is what we were looking for. This is what we waiting on. All hell to break loose. This is on a small scale in a few states here in America, aka Babylon the Great. But just imagine when all hell break totally loose. All hell break totally loose. Man, it's going to be fucking chaos. And these motherfuckers proving the point right here. But with that, let me sit up here. I had second Esdras chapter 6 on deck. It says, this second Esdras chapter 6 and verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The 4 storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And what that hurricane did, not only did it sit up here and wreck all these houses, not only did it get people out of any floods, it stopped supply chains, it cut supplies, it cut power. You can't get trucks in there. They didn't sit up here and impose where you can't even drive. So that means it's making it hard for people to do anything. And guess what? These stores are empty. People finding it hard to get food. Now you sit up here and got this looters, man, because here it is, guess what? Ain't too much. Dude's sitting up here saying it ain't too much. You can't find too much. All of a sudden, he's saying the supply, so they taking whatever they can. And then what do he say? People getting stabbed. So so not only whatever damage the hurricane did, whatever these people doing. It says, 2nd Esdras 6 and 23, and the trumpet shall give a sound which every man heareth, they shall suddenly be afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. And see, here's the thing, look at all the stuff that's going on over there. So just imagine when all pure hell break loose, imagine it on a large scale. These motherfuckers gonna be fighting. She said her neighbors next door was getting broken into. No telling who was doing the breaking in. It could have been people across the street. It could have been anybody. But now all of a sudden you seeing the true barbarism of people, man, when all hell break loose, man. See, you women y'all gonna find out the hard way. You got motherfuckers always sitting up here talking about this feminist shit, this equality shit. I'm woman, hear me war. Yeah, you gonna be motherfucking roaring, all right. You gonna be fucking crying. Man, when all hell break loose, you're gonna see true barbarism from these men. A barbaric. And it's just not gonna be the men. They're gonna be doing all sorts of stuff to anybody. But just listening to what they were saying, man, I was like, God damn. And this is just on a small scale right now. Wait till it really hits. Let me show, and Apostle, the beloved elder Apostle Tahar already said that 2nd Esdras 15 and 16 is right here. Jacob's trouble is right here. It's just not fully blown. When you sit up here and think about all the stuff that's going on, Hurricane Helen, you talk about the ports closing, you talk about what Iran just did. These plagues are hitting hard. So with that, let me sit up here and grab, I want to get to 2nd Esdras 15 real quick. And then I'm going to slip on over to 16. But let me get 15 because I want to grab a script. I want to grab something real quick. This 2nd Esdras 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For a sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. For thou shalt be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in power. You think about it. He's saying they're trapped in there. That's what dude literally used that word. He's saying we're trapped in here. Just like that movie Containment. It came out in 2016 on Netflix. It was a series called Containment. Where these people were trapped in a part of the city that they couldn't get out, where they surrounded. But here it is. Guess what? This dude just said it. We trapped in here. And that means, guess what? You got people in there that's on their own authority, doing whatever the fuck they want. Because ain't no authority. And just imagine that on a larger scale when all hell break loose. This is what we've been waiting on. And I'm praying and hoping that it happens. I'm hoping it happens at this right this second. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. What did he say? Streets and stuff were closed down. They couldn't get out. They can't go nowhere. So guess what? That's going to be that martial law. They can't go nowhere. Salakia for the foolery. Niggas. But they can't go nowhere. So guess what's about to happen, man? A lot of shit about to happen, man. Man, this could be the And here's the other thing, that Iran and that what happened with Iran and Israel could sit up here and pop off the election, man. Because if there's a wartime situation, there's no election. So that's another thing to even think about, man. It's getting beautiful out here, brothers. It's getting beautiful out here. We should be jumping, rejoicing, because it is getting on out here. On. Well, this is 2 Ezra 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, the men shall be afraid. And you can hear the fear in his voice, in the second dude voice, and in the woman's voice. You know, you can see the fear, man. You can see it and hear it. You know, man, wait till it's on a large scale. Motherfuckers gonna be terrified. And here's the other point, 2 Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and great tribulation. And guess what? What did that woman say? She stood up here and said that motherfuckers was breaking into the house. Guess what? They breaking it, and she said they want to move. They trying to get up out of there. Because guess what? When they break into these houses, they just not taking that food. They taking you. And she's a cute little woman. They taking you too. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Spoiling them goods. They spoiling that food. They getting everything. They taking everything. They looting. They getting the booty, and they getting the woman's. They taking other physical stuff too. You know, man, this is beautiful, brothers. Hey, when I looked at this, and I'm sitting up here hearing what happened with the thing over in Iran, when I'm sitting up here looking at the port closing, come on, we gotta be rejoicing and jumping up and down, man, because this is getting closer and closer every moment. Every moment. There's so much to talk about. It's so lucky if I'm ranting, but it's so much to talk about. So much. I'm gonna go over here to 2 Ezra 16, and I'm gonna go to about maybe 30 something, 37. Here it is. This is 2 Ezra 16 and 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in her 9th month bringeth forth her son with 2 or 3 hours of her birth. Great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. So these plagues ain't slacking, man. He comparing it to a woman in childbirth, man. The closer she gets to birth, them pains, they keep coming, and they come even more frequently, more often. And guess what? These plagues are coming more often. They coming. Bros, man, hey, call Haloim and how about Shimmy outside? Because this is what we've been waiting on. Fuck the bullshit, man. We almost the fuck up out of here. Pray for this motherfucker, a Bible ball, man. Fuck Babylon the Great, man. AKA America. Fuck this place, man. We ready to go. We ready to go, man. We ready for the kingdom. We ready to get them perfect bodies. We ready for the laws and commandments and statutes to be put in our minds, man. Fuck this place. Man, you know, so with that, man, I don't want to rant no more, man, but when I listen to that, man, it just brought just joy to me, man, because I'm sitting up here looking at all the stuff that's going on, and there's too much happening in the world. Hey, brothers, let's be jumping for joy. Let's be praying every day, sending up them curses. Man, we almost up out of here. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double understood those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you, brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth, and salutations to the hopeful elect. That you'll be sealed soon. With that, I always say, stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other, because we almost up out of here. So with that, I'd like to say Kwam Yasharella and Abba Ball and Anya Havatham Akim. Shalom.